What's up guys, Alpha here, back on the KaoshKraft server, and I've done some off-camera stuff like I promised from the last episode. We got the house starting to form somewhat. We have just random blocks floating everywhere. I know, it looks really messy. Doesn't really have a shape yet, I would say. But yeah, I went ahead and tweeted out a picture of pretty much what I have here. I didn't really add on to it because of that reason. You guys wanted or hoped to actually see it built on camera, so that's what we're going to be doing today. That's what we're going to be doing. So I didn't continue. I just kind of wanted to gather up some materials, kind of get a cool little plan going, because it takes a very long time to build. Very long time. Oh, fountain. Yes, fountain. Probably be doing that as well. Like, we're going to be doing most of the town stuff going on here. This is our job. We're going to be building the town. Obviously besides their houses and stuff like that, but we're gonna be making stuff look semi-pretty, I guess. There's this, I don't know who did this, but I guess it could stay. It's functional for now. It's functional, yeah. Not logical, that's for sure, but it's functional. Alright, so we're gonna do that bridge eventually in the future. We also have to do that one over there, so there's actually quite a things we have to do. That's why I gathered up quite a lot of materials. But yeah, let's go ahead and have a look at this pretty build here that's just everywhere. I know it's pretty much just a mess, but well, that's kind of what we want. That's what we want. You see, the thing is about these builds, I know I used to do medieval builds and they're very symmetrical, really repetitive, and symmetrical. I can't even speak. Symmetrical. I can't even say that word. Symmetrical. Yeah, there we go. Symmetrical builds. It's just outdated. Symmetrical was a thing of 3 years ago, and it's just done. Everybody's done it. No one ever, like, it never changes. It's just so repetitive. It's just not even cool. So that's why we're gonna do something a bit more different, and that's what we've been doing. Well, that's what I've been doing, at least for the longest. But yeah, basically what we got going on here is you see all these little triangle shapes here, right? Those are all going to be kind of little peeking out windows, roofs overlapping each other. It gives it a lot more uniqueness and originality to the build. And if you guys even look at my old Let's Builds, like I had medieval houses that were not to use this for an example. This is an awesome build. The Fancy did a really good job. I like his house. It's really cool. It's like, you got your 3x3 or your 4x4 or whatever, and then boom, detail done, and then window, space, very symmetrical, and that's cool and all. I'm not saying it's bad. This is a very looking house. I like design, but it's just it's more original if it's organic, and like you've even seen it on some of the new builds that we've been doing on Vadict, or some of the tours that I've been doing on Vadict. The builds are just more organic. Like, the roofs are overlapping each other. It's just awesome. Interiors are done amazingly. It has a really cool vibe to it. And that's what I want to give this build. I want to make it look really cool. And I'm making it a lot more bigger than everybody else's because I'm going to be living here for quite some time. I know a lot of people actually went to go find other places, and that's cool and all, but I'm going to be staying here for quite some time. I know, what is this? Ran out of spruce. Fancy, alright. This is actually I'm forgetting stuff here. It's actually Conman's. Here we go. Conman's built. Now he's redone this two times, I believe. He had his first design that we saw in episode 1. Then he had a second design that was just literally a platform, and then he has this. So this is starting to improve. He's starting to practice, get a little bit of tips from, I believe, Fancy. I think he got some tips from Fancy. So yeah, it's starting to improve. It's starting to match up, trying to fit the theme going on here and stuff like that. But yeah, what does this say? Borrowing your bed, don't die, nice house. Fancy. Well, I don't really have much of a house yet, and he took my bed. Why did he take my bed? Well, that sucks. I just realized that. Now I can't die. Alright, so basically what I went ahead and did off camera was gather up a bunch of materials. Look at all this stuff we got. We got tons of building stuff. We got more of this nice polished stuff. This is probably my favorite block in the game, to be honest, or in this new update at least. Really awesome, and I actually incorporated that right about here. Yeah, right about there. Cool little pillar supports there. So we got tons of that stuff. We have that more than stone and cobble. Kind of probably shouldn't have got that much, but oh well. We got a bunch of wood and stuff like that to kind of get that going. The only thing I need is actually wool. And I don't got any wool because we don't have a farm, and yeah, haven't really set one of those up. I think I trapped one sheep over there, but I didn't have any wheat to get another one. I kind of just pushed it in the hole. So either, unless we get some, we're gonna have to start using birch, which is not a problem. Doesn't matter, we can always replace it in the future. But yeah, and then we went to go get some mining and stuff like that. We got all this iron, more diamonds, awesome. And then, because I have horrible luck to get diamonds and stuff, like this is my worst. And then we got some redstone and all this goody stuff and stuff like that, and all this other garbage. But yeah, that's pretty much all we've done off camera. Not much. And I promised. Oh, what is that? Whoa, what is you? Alpha. Oh, that's mine. What the hell? Why is a pumpkin there? That's weird. All right. I don't know if that was there before, to be honest. Fill that. Get that there. Alright, so we're gonna work on this house. We got some weird stuff going on here. So the plan was, originally in my mind, to have kind of this balcony edge here that would overlook this area. And it looks very just like kind of layout, almost like wall layout. So yeah, that was my plan, to have kind of like stock area, and this would kind of overlap itself and be an open door gate type of thing. And yeah, it'd kind of be like a little cool chilling area. And it's very asymmetrical from the entire build, obviously. Nothing here matches up. It's all asymmetrical, which is awesome. And yeah, so that's pretty much what I got there. Let's go ahead and actually get a little bit of stuff going on here. Now, I need to go ahead and add, because we're going to be using, well, what did these guys use? They use stone for their edges. I didn't really want to use stone. Stone is just not the way to go, but I think I'm going to go ahead and just be a rebel and use what I want to use, obviously. So we're going to go ahead and, oh, not that. We're going to go ahead and get this stuff here. And we're going to be using wood as our roof. And I like spruce more than anything else, so we're going to be using that, obviously. Let's actually just turn all that. I think that'll be good. So we're going to add, like, wood edgings to all this right here. Because you see all these open gap stuff? That will be all covered with roof. Like, the roof will be, like, almost like if it's caving in a bit. It's gonna be very organic looking. So that's what we're gonna be doing here. Just so you guys know, because I know it's like things don't even match up here. Like you got this floating out of nowhere, and you got like yeah, it's just I don't even know. To be honest, I probably built this with my eyes closed. But yeah, let's go ahead and start placing some stuff. So we can go ahead and just start adding these here. We'll add these here. And then, like this build, we'll have to refine a couple times, so it's gonna be quite of a pain. But we're gonna be leaving here for quite some time, so it's worth making a good spawn house. It's worth it because I'm gonna be here for a while. This is gonna be pretty much my base. All right, let's see. What is this? This is this part here. So we're gonna be adding these here. This we're just gonna keep on going around until we actually fill up a little bit of the area here. And I guess we'll fill that in right there. Yeah, that will do. Alright, so how are we looking? I know we got that. We'll add a block here. That'll go here. That'll go here. Here. One up here. One up here. And this will all be refined like millions of times. So this is going to be quite a pain build to do. So I have to go in, change some of these blocks to slabs, and you know, kind of that whole mess. We'll fill that in here, fill this in here. We'll get that blocky look first, and then refine it. It's the thing I find it most difficult about this is just trying, because what I do when I build is I place blocks, I stand back for a couple minutes, and I just like observe it and just think, why is that there, and does it look good? That's what I think. That literally goes in my mind. And when it comes to survival, it's like I can't even like see it that well. Like I have to go I have to do either like go way back. Oh man, it's nighttime and I can't. I'll just sleep in his. Well, that is my bed. I should probably just steal it back, but you know, we're gonna be a nice guy, let him have it. What's up with that? Why is there a bunch of thingies there? But like, yeah, I gotta do like these like breaching out stuff that to actually like come out here and like, oh, what do we got here? Is this looking good? Is this not looking good? All right then, and then I have to destroy it, and then like, oh, this isn't looking good, and then it's a very time waster. That's for sure. Especially when it comes to areas like I can't really see over here. Let's do a little one of these here. One of them, I've already had this house blow up once. Those creepers, I swear. Let's go ahead and sleep real quick. And look at the death counter. Zai, I don't know, was she at 3? Yeah, I believe she was at 3 when we last recorded. I'm not sure. But to be honest, I actually quite expected more from Zai, you know. She dies quite a bit. And I'm not saying she's bad or anything, because I'm actually quite bad myself at survival. I'm not saying I'm like the super survival pro. But I haven't died yet, so that's great. And I've been, that one day, I think it was like 3 days ago when I was playing on here. I was literally on here for like 5 hours. Like, it was crazy. Like, all this material gathering, it just, whew. And when you start out, like, it always takes the longest. It's just always going to take ages. Now let's go ahead and fill that. Fill this, fill this, fill this, fill one of these. But yeah, like I was literally on here for 5 hours. I came so close to dying. I had like 2 witches pretty much trap me at a cave at one point, and I almost died, which would have really sucked. Cause I wanna stay with no deaths. I wanna like not stay with no deaths, but stay with the lowest deaths out of the whole server. So at the moment, Zai and Conman are down, and obviously Conman already died once. I don't know if he's died on an episode or maybe off camera building. I don't know. But look at that. You guys could already see it. I know if I remove the dirt, you guys probably see it more. But you guys could already see it, that it's already kind of getting that shape. We already got them roofs going and stuff. And we're going to be adding a lot more designs. So this is very basic at the moment. Let's just get rid of you. I'm stealing your sign. You steal my bed, I steal your sign. It's the way it works, buddy. I'm pretty sure he doesn't even mind. But oh well. He's a pretty cool guy. I'm probably looking into recording with him because it looks like he knows what he's doing with some stuff. So it'd be kind of cool, kind of having like a building episode with him or something. I think it'd be pretty cool. All right, let's see. Let's fill this in here. Fill this in here, and oh man, the interior for this house is going to be literally mind-breaking because it is going to be everywhere, and that's when it comes to even creative. Ah, dang it. Stand back over here. All right, how are we looking? Not bad, not bad. Even when it comes to doing any creative, like making the interior is just a huge pain. It's ridiculous. Once I have all this covered up and all the walls covered up, when we step inside this house, it's going to be a mess. I'm going to guarantee that it is going to be very messy. And that's just how it is when you have asymmetrical builds and like it's all organic and none of it is symmetrical. But those are the best. Those look the most interesting and they're more unique, especially when it comes to medieval, because we've all seen the symmetrical windows and the triangle roofs and all that. We've all seen it. Come on, we've all seen it. It's not new. It's not impressing anymore. It's just like, I mean, that's like something that you should already know if you're like going into like building. Like it's not. I don't know. I just don't understand it with some of the medieval builds that I see. Like, I've been looking at PMC recently, and I just see like stuff getting diamonds on just simple medieval houses and like floating islands and stuff. And the concepts are cool, but it's been done several times. Come on, it's not. It's cool the first years, but after a couple, or a couple more like a lot of times, it gets old. It gets old. It always does. But yeah, let's see. So what do we got going on here? Why did I branch out? Oh yeah, this side. This is what I was looking at. So obviously we gotta figure something out there. But that's not what we're worrying about right now. And that's what I also like about asymmetrical builds. These builds you don't really think. Like it's just you make it work and that's it. That's all you gotta do. You just make it work. And whatchamacallit, I didn't really like, as far as design, like I just knew I wanted some sort of a balcony with an open, like an opening back door type of thing going on there, and that's pretty much it. I just did it, and then the rest is just organic placement, and it's just easy. Like it looks, at the end it's gonna look really like how did you do that type of thing, and it's just incredibly easy. It's just ridiculous how Oh, it ends up coming out. Alright, so what do we got? We got 3 there, right? Actually, let's go ahead and place this down so I could actually get... Is that 1? Yeah, I did 1 there. Alright, so we're gonna fill this up right here and branch out here. I ended up, when I was building this and I had all these floating like logs everywhere, like I was thinking like I had tons of these dirt like little breach outs so I could see it from all angles, and then like it was just a huge cleanup at the end. Alright, so look at that. We already got that going there. We need to make some kind of like for this section down here, we need to make some sort of like covered or something. I don't really know how to explain it. I have like the worst terminology, but I know I'm a noob. I'm a noob when it comes to talking, and you guys tell me it all the time. I know. But alright, let's see. We'll do one here, this here, and I want to at least get like at least somewhat of this build done, and probably do a little bit more off-camera stuff so you guys could see it in the next episode. But I hope to not waste a lot here, even though it's going to take quite a long time to get this going. And you guys let me know what you guys want to see, what you guys don't want to see. That way I am aware and we have more positive things on the channel. Alright, so how's that? Alright, so we got that coming in here. We could probably cover this up here, which we'll just do now, I guess. Just fill this in here, fill it in here. We might actually have to go gather up some more materials to actually finish this house, because this house is going to use up quite a lot. That's why I try to gather it up quite a bit. I'm not sure if it's going to be enough. Let's go ahead and move back here. Just have a quick look. See what we got to work with here. Not bad. You see, look at that. Like, all we had was arches. Just think about it. All we had was arches, and it's just starting to look pretty sweet. Awesome. We might even add a tower to this baby here, so that's why. It's gonna be cool, little watchtower, showing our dominance to the whole village. Just play. But yeah, you know, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be great. I love it. I love it. Very messy at the moment with all these logs, but I don't care. It's looking great, and that's the point. I know they made fun of this build. I was watching I think it was Conman's episode. He was doing with Fancy, and they were making fun of this build that is just really messy, you know, everywhere. And I understand it definitely is, but it's kind of the point. It's kind of what we're going here for. We're going for originality. We're going for shapes and just difficult lookingness and stuff. I don't even know what I'm talking about, but you know, whatever. That's the point. All right, let's see. How are we doing here? Not bad, not bad. Probably wanna... Nah, I think that's fine. That would be fine. We're gonna build like... It's gonna be coming up, kind of an upstairs type of thing going on here. And we're gonna have like a covered on this side. So that's gonna be great. And wherever we have a big ass, like... Or not big ass, but like a big hole type of section or somewhere. If we end up having like that weird, like... Just like nothing really matches up and it looks really weird. We'll just stick a tower in there, and that'll make it work. If we want a tower or not, I don't know, depending. Did I already fill them all, though? That's the thing. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I think I did. So that's great. Let's see. I would like to get rid of this dirt. Alright, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and take a quick cut because I don't want to do all this clearing off camera, but I'm going to go ahead and clear off all the dirt so we can get a better look at this thing from an angle. So I'll be right back, you guys. Alright guys, we're back and we have cleared all that mess out of the way. So now we can get a better look at this. And it looks pretty good. Now I did do a little bit more back there. Not really much though, just a tiny bit. But I wish I could get a better look at this, but I really can't. The Conman's build, Fancy's build are all in the way. Only if we can move them. No, I'm just playing. It's fine. Doesn't really matter. But yeah, I think it's looking great. You see it coming together a lot more. Now, you guys probably thought it was looking really weird when you just saw all the logs and stuff. But now that you see like the roof, the actual roof kind of coming together. I know it's still really blocky. We still got to clear all that stuff. So don't worry about that. Now you see it coming together, guys. It's looking sweet. It's actually getting some sort of a shape, and that's kind of what I wanted to go for. And remember, I did this literally with my eyes closed. Like, I swear I didn't even try. This is how easy it was. I feel like Fancy tried more on his than I did on mine, and like this is just bigger and everything. Like I don't know. Like I swear, I don't even know. But it's so simple. It's so simple. You have no idea. But it's looking great, and I really like it. Now I went ahead and added this little back piece over here. Let's go ahead and get more into camera angle here. Let's see. Jump back here, jump back here. Now this is gonna be a very tricky spot. But, oh, I don't have Optifine. Oh, 1.8. Oh, well. Well. Let's jump on this tree, actually. This one here. Oh, skipped it. Alright, so I added that little frim there. Now, we could dome that to get that cool kind of how can I say it? Like, over cliff hang type of thing? Or kind of hangover? That's it, I think. But we could either, like, dome that, or we could stick a tower there. Either one would be cool. You guys tell me. We either stick a tower or we dome it. You guys let me know. We can either do that, or I think another cool tower placement, because I do want to add a tower. That's for sure. Another cool tower placement I think would be over here, actually. Like, I think this part over here looks pretty cool. Kind of right in the front of the house. See that gap there? Right there. Like, just peeking out. And we're just like be seeing everything. It'll be dominating the land, basically. We will claim this village with our big monstrous house. But yeah, that's kind of what I have in plan. You guys let me know. What do you think? Put the tower there, put the tower back there. I don't know. You guys let me know. You guys are the amazing builders. I'm not the builder. You guys are the builders. You guys are the people that rock. I suck. But yeah, you guys let me know. That's pretty much all I'm gonna do this episode. We'll definitely be kind of figuring out, because I know we have a lot of layout to do. We have, like, oh, I kind of did a bit of this. We have some depth detail type to go into, so we're gonna be going into some depth. So stay tuned for that, because depth is a lot of stuff. This is what something people struggle the most, and I have no idea why, but it's what they struggle the most, and we will cover that for you. So stay tuned in the next episode. Leave your suggestions, please, down in the comment section below. I promise I will read them. If not, tweet me your suggestions. I will always answer back, especially on Twitter. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully I see you guys in the next episode. Later, guys.